Hello, today's October the 11th. We had some frost. The leaves are turning color and it's beginning to look a little like fall. It is fall, I'm just fooling myself. We're going to go over to a Heritage Days, which is about 20 minutes from my house, and we're going to set up a table and demonstrate what metal detecting can do for people. We volunteer for a local historical society. We're going to be rubbing elbows with people like the Ohio Military Museum and the Ohio Historical Society. So this is a wonderful opportunity for us to set up a table along next to them.
They're very interesting.
Go with us today and we'll show you how the day transpires. It might be a small community show, but I see a lot of organization here and I see a lot of big equipment moving in. That's some World War II equipment, so this is going to be a good show. It's early in the morning and there's a line. People want to set up their stands and get started. Anyways, that's one way to make ice cream.
Yeah, whoa.
This is a military museum on wheels, and they parked in the middle of a field. We've been here for a couple hours, and I would say a couple hundred people walked through. We were able to show them metal detecting what we found, either over at the site of Greentown or at an old Munson schoolhouse, which was through the woods here. It was removed in the 1930s. And we have a few artifacts that we gave to the museum. So we've had an opportunity to share with people our finds. And those finds, we hunted it in the early spring. And I'll take you over and we'll show you what we did that day. It's May 15th. We're here at the site of what may be a school. Well, we know it was a school. It was taken out in the 1930s. Much of an area. I would guess it to be about 50, 60 feet. Until it drops off and goes down to a creek. Time is 20 after 8, and we're going to do a little bit of detecting, do a little bit of a survey to see if there's anything worth finding. There's not a lot of land in here. It's short, so from the road to the ravine that drops off, there was a school that was nestled right in here. This school used to be called Munson School. This is a country school that was moved out in the 1930s. And they do believe that this was built around the 1830s, maybe late 1830s. So stay tuned, we'll see what we can find. Okay, there's low light now, and we're going to go home here pretty soon. The woods are getting dark, but I just recovered something. I'll show you in the daylight, but it's an axe head. Like I said, it's getting too late. But this will go to the Moreland Township Historical Society here in Ohio. We're working the side of this embankment. It's pretty steep. I'll show you what it looks like. I got Ed at the bottom, and he's along the creek. And my son Benjamin is halfway up the hill. He's got a target there he's digging, using the bullseye pinpointer 2. I would assume probably all the junk got thrown over the top. This detector's overloading, so it's probably a piece of iron. We have Ed here in the woods, and he just located a part to a school desk, and it's got some ornate markings on it. It's starting to rain, and never really did warm up, and we're calling it quits. We didn't have a real bad day, but not a real good one. There were a couple things found. One interesting little feature would have been this school desk end right here, and we'll clean that up and we'll donate it to the museum, and they'll probably be tickled with that.
Look at it real close. Is that a globe or something? I can't hardly even see any of it. You hold it up to the light just right.
Let me see your spoon.
Early stamped.
Okay, we have an early stamped spoon, fiddleback spoon, found by Dan. And this is a nice find for an old schoolhouse. The person that built the house actually lived here for just a little while. Years, yes. So.
I can't. Even if you're so good at IDing things. Oh wow! Tell me what that is.
Here's an odd part. It looks like it's folded once.
Is that off a Jew's heart?
I don't know. We'll take that home and we'll clean it up and we'll show you what it is later. Anyway, so here we go. We found some odds and ends.
That might have a date on it too on the back.
Yeah. You say there's writing on the back?
I have no idea. I haven't.
Yeah.
I just found it.
Here's my other son, Ben. He's using the MX5. And the other two guys are in the woods somewhere, so stay with us and we'll see what else we can find. I said we were going home, but Dan was in the woods. He came out last, and I think he might have found something, so let's go back and see what he got. It'd be nice if we did find something today like that.
18. Yeah, 1888. Good job.
Now we can wash it up and show you when we get home, but I think that'll clean up nice with a toothbrush.
Yeah. Stuff looks like it got thrown down this little ravine running off into the stream.
Yeah, the creek's right out there, and that drop off from here to height wise is probably 100 feet.
Nah, probably not quite that much. 75, 80. Yeah, probably 75.
75, 80 feet to the water down there.
So. Schoolhouse out there, probably just where they wasn't going to take with them. They probably chunked.
Pitched it, desks and all. We'll clean up what we can, and we'll show you when we get home. We were hoping to find at least an Indian head. I figured out of 6 people, somebody was going to find one. Well, soon we'll be going home. We spent the day here sharing with people metal detecting and the hobby. We were able to share with the community Munson School, which is a one-room schoolhouse. We have artifacts over on that table there. We did that in early spring, and we were able to present it to the Historical Society. And they invited us to come here. We spent a day, and it was a good day. Thanks for watching. I started metal detecting when I was 17 years old. I like old things. I like to find things that are hidden, things you can't see.
Call for your metal detector catalog today. It's fun for you, your family, and your friends.
I get to be out with the guys and my sons. It's fun to see the gleam in their eye when they've got a coin and you know they're satisfied with what they found.
Call for your free catalog from White's Electronics and get 25 tips to help you find more.
I think anyone can turn it on and go. It's a hobby that I really appreciate, and I hope I grow old using a detector.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desires, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire.